Alright, what is up everybody? So, we got ourselves another video. Today's video, I'm just going to be doing a unboxing real quick. I've got two boxes right here with a couple of boards in them that I'm pretty stoked on. They all are, there's four of them total. They are all going into my collection. One of which I may buy another one because I'm really excited to see how it looks. So we'll see. I may buy one to skate, I may not. But this is just going to be like regular unboxing. I'm going to show off a couple of boards that I got. And yeah, that'll really be it. I'm going to talk about them a little bit and give a little information on the companies and stuff and why I like them. A lot of people have expressed interest in my collection. So I want to start doing a little more unboxing and just kind of showing off my collection. But if you do want to see my collection in more of its entirety, follow me on Instagram at Skate and Preserve. I do post multiple times a week, just random things that are in my collection, mostly decks, but do post some other stuff. But I am just kind of going back through my deck collection and just posting all of those and posting new ones as they come in. But yeah, before I get into the video, I want to give a quick shout out to everybody that has commented, liked, subscribed. The subscriber count is going up steadily, so I really appreciate that. And shout out to one person in particular, Reese. Hit me up on Instagram, said that he watched my videos. Turns out that he also lives in Charlotte, so shout out to Reese. Hopefully we get to meet up and skate soon, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to get into the unboxing. So I've got three in this box, at least I hope so. It looks kind of small, but feels like it's got three boards in there. But this first box, it's just got one deck in it, so I'm going to go ahead, open it up, let you know about it, and we'll go from there. Alright, I don't have my razor blade with me, so alright, I'm going to get my hand over this here address. I did cover it up a little bit, but yeah, so without further ado, let's get into this one. I'm stoked on this one. This is one, oh, that's so sick. So this is one that I saw at my shop recently, well, recently, like maybe a year or so ago, and I didn't pick it up. I was kind of bummed that I didn't get it, but I did go online, and I was actually surprised to see that these are still in stock on the webpage. So this first one right here, show you the back of it. Box out of the way so I'm not dropping anything else. So this is Freedome. I'm just gonna call it Freedome because I don't feel like saying Freedome. Freedome Skateboards. This is Geoff Rowley's company. This was one of the boards that he released. Oh, that's so sick. This was one of the first graphics that he released along with his pro model when he debuted this company. So this is the fire hydrant deck. Now, pretty sick. I mean, I like it. It kind of reminds me of like old New Deal type boards. It's very kind of basic, not too much going on. It's got a real nice screen print to it, so it's pretty sick. It's actually bleached a little more than I thought. The original one that I saw and the one in the picture was like this full, almost black stain to it. But I kind of like that. It looks almost like a brindle type color. It is a little bleached, kind of blends in with the graphic a little bit. So this one's super sick. I mean, there's not really a whole lot to this one other than I liked it. Yeah, like I said, this was one of the first graphics that Geoff Rowley brought out when he first debuted this company. There is one that looks similar to this. It's the Pedro Barros Pro model, I think. And it's got kind of the same flame with like a panther's face in it. So this one's super sick. I was going to buy it off eBay, but luckily they had it in stock, which I'm surprised because I think it came out in like 2018 or early 2019. I'm not too sure, but it's been out for a couple of years. It sat at my local skate shop, Black Sheep, for a little while, and I never picked it up, but it always caught my eye every time I went in, and somebody wound up buying it, so I didn't get it. So super stoked to have this in my collection. It is kind of a torpedo shape, like it kind of tapers in and then gets wide at the middle and then tapers out. It's not too noticeable, but yeah, I'm super stoked on that. This is an 8.5. But yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of information on this company other than it's Geoff Rowley's company and they're super sick. So that's the first one. Stoked on that one. Bam. So this one. I am super, super stoked on this. My boards are in here because I have not gotten into this one yet. So we are going to see. I ordered this online from Suicidal Skate Shop, and never ordered anything from them, so I'm kind of stoked to see how it's packaged. Alright, so we got 3 boards in there, and alright, well, shout out to SoCal for this packaging. Yeah, they definitely went above and beyond packaging this thing. They are all saran wrapped together to keep them from clacking around and getting messed up and scraped, so that's what's up. They just kind of saran wrapped around it. They got some paper in here to protect the boards in the middle, so that's awesome. I've got probably 40 or so boards in my collection right now, and I'd say probably at least 50-60% of them I have bought online from different skate shops, and they definitely went above and beyond on this. So I'm trying to open this up without revealing the graphics. Really wish I had my razor blade right now. Alright, we are almost there. Yeah, these things ain't going nowhere, so shout out to SoCal Skate Shop. Anybody that's watching or has ordered anything from SoCal, you know what I'm going through right now. Ugh. Bam! Alright, so we've got them all apart, so I'm just going to go through and check these out. Hooked it up with a couple little stickers, that's what's up, stoked on that. Put it in a really big bag for 3 tiny little stickers, that's what's up. Free stickers are always dope. Alright. Okay. And they put some nice little parchment paper in between each one, so whoever packaged this order, super stoked on that. And they even put a little painter's tape. I'm going to peel this little bad boy off here. Shout out for using painter's tape and not masking tape, because I like to keep my stuff in shrink wrap if possible. Alright, so this one I'm pretty stoked on. I'm glad this one was the bottom one, because this is a Skull Skates board. This is their Barrier Kult board. This is just their regular team board. It's pretty sick. I mean, I love Barrier Kult, man. I've been into them since, probably like 2008, 2009 when I first heard of them. Yeah, this is just kind of their team graphic, their seal. I can't remember the name of this right off gate, but these are made and distributed by Skull Skates. This is the Barrier Kult board. If you know Barrier Kult, they're really sick. They got a bunch of dudes. They all wear fucking ski masks and they skate Jersey barriers, and they're all super into death metal and occult stuff, and you know they're pretty sick. If you don't know who they are, go check them out. But yeah, man, I've been wanting some Barrier Kult stuff in my collection, and just so happens that they had released some stuff through Skull Skates recently. I guess Skull Skates is from Canada. I'm not for sure. I may be wrong, but they have had some boards in the past with Barrier Kult and stuff like that. So super sick to see this. Super sick to have this in my collection. Yeah, Barrier Cult's been around for a little while. They have Dear Man of Darkwoods, who is pretty much the most well-known of the anonymous dudes. I mean, they all wear ski masks, so you don't really know who they are, but he is kind of one of the more well-known ones. He was in Tony Hawk's Underground. He was in, what else? He's on Heroin Skateboards. He's actually watching the video right now, Earth Goblin. He's in this video right here. He and some other guys from Barrier Kult had a part in Stay Gold, the American video that came out. God, it's probably been like 10 years ago now. So they've been around for a while, since like 2003. So super stoked on that. Just a nice little seal right there. Nothing on the back. Got the Made in Canada by skateboarders and machines with the Skull Skates logo. So pretty stoked on that one. Next one here. Alright, so they gave me a poly bag, so I'm going to pop this poly bag open. I always sit to get some extras of those, keep some boards that I don't have shrink wrapped in. Alright, and that's why, because the shrink wrap is messed up. So I'm going to go ahead and just tear the shrink wrap off, because they gave me a poly bag. I'm willing to bet they saw the boards that I ordered and saw that I ordered 3 of them, so they probably assumed that I was a collector. But yeah, so we got another barrier Kult board. So this is super sick. You got the Horde one. They've had a couple skate videos. Excuse me. They've had a couple of skate videos come out. Horde 1 and then Horde 2. Their logo is like one of their logos is the old military bayonet here. They got the BAKU barrier Kult hit up there, and then these are all their like names. I don't really know all their names. I know Deerman of Dark Woods is one. I'm guessing maybe this one would be Depth Leviathan Dweller. They've got like some really crazy names, kind of like black metal vocalist names. It's pretty sick, man. They're all kind of into the whole black metal scene. I mean, they're pretty dope. I mean, it kind of hits on a lot of different interests of mine. I'm really into metal and black metal, all that stuff. Really into skateboarding and just really into their whole image. So I saw this one too. I was already ordering that board and this other one. So I threw this one on too because, I mean, fuck it, man. I might as well have another one in my collection, you know? So super stoked on this. Not really too much to it. I mean, I just like the way it looked. It's got the super sick... this is Skull Skates as well. Got the Skull Skates logo. It's got the BAKU barrier Kult up there real big. Got all the initials of the guys. Got the bayonet in the middle. So pretty stoked on that, man. That's definitely going to be a sick wall hanger for sure. And then the piece that I am most excited about. So some of you might already take a guess of what this is just judging by the shape. But, oh man, that's so sick. I'm so stoked on this. So I'm just going to flip it around and show y'all what's going on with this. Boom. So this is a Dogtown Suicidal Skates collaboration. It is a Mike Vallely, Mike V, if some of you may know him, as most people do know him because nobody can say his last name right. It is his guest model on here. Now it has the normal suicidal tendencies garb to it. Got the Possessed to Skate, got their logo. That's one of their main logos right there. And then you got Homeboy doing the plant on top of the head. Mike V's famous for that type of shit. But the dopest thing about this board is the shape to it. So this is the infamous barnyard shape that Mike V had come out in, it must have been 1989, 1990, when street skating was really coming up, and you know, people were kind of veering from the regular vert skating and just the kind of random skating of the early mid 80s, and they're moving to street skating. You know, they were learning a lot of flat ground, a lot of flip tricks. People were just learning how to skate switch and stuff. Well, doing flat ground switch, and people were, you know, really pushing street skating. And Mike V came out with this shape. I think the shape was actually thought up by Rodney Mullen, if I'm not mistaken. If you know Rodney Mullen and his history, he's kind of one of the main people that progressed street skating. It's kind of a touchy subject, but he is one of the people that is coined as making, you know, the ollie, the kickflip, all that stuff. But you know, there's a lot of argument with that. So I don't know. I mean, I've heard that. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't there. I wasn't even born yet. So, but neither here nor there. This was a shape that came out on World Industries. I think that would have been Steve Rocco funded board, and it came with this big old kicktail, but then it had the nose as well. So you could, I mean, I know that doesn't look much like a nose in today's skateboarding, but it was it allowed people to do tricks on both sides of the board. So you could do a 180 and then do like a switch flip, or you know, whatever they were doing back then. But it allowed you to skate the nose as well. And back then, you know, they had the big fish shaped boards that only had a tail and really didn't have much of a nose on it. So this was kind of one of the pioneering shapes that really led to the popsicle shape that we skate these days. Well, the kind of kosher board, you know, right now there's so many companies that make just wacky shaped boards. So this one's super sick, and yeah, if you haven't seen that barnyard graphic, that was Mike V's graphic with all the little barn animals running from the slaughterhouse and stuff. And yeah, it's they did do a reissue recently of that board. I missed out on it, and I'm not about to pay them eBay prices right now. I don't have the money for it, so pretty stoked to have this in my collection just because of the shape. And I mean, Suicidal Tendencies is fucking sick. I mean, they were one of like my favorite punk bands back in the day. And you know, having the Suicidal Skates and then the Mike V. I mean, dude, this is a sick board. Mike V was actually the first pro model board I ever got when I was a kid. I was like, probably like 12 maybe, 12 or 13. I was skating Walmart boards up until then, and he was the first pro model board I got. I'm still looking for that board, man. I can't find it anywhere on eBay because it was just some random, like, element board that they came out with. It wasn't one of his, you know, really sought after graphics, so I don't think many people collected it, but still keeping an eye on that thing, but to no avail. But yeah, man, so this really hits on a lot of different areas for me as a person, as a collector. I mean, obviously the shape, it has a lot to do with skateboarding history. Mike V, I mean, I was super into Mike V back in the day. Still am, you know. He's doesn't skate as much as he used to, but you know, still into him, man. And you know, the Suicidal Tendencies, Suicidal Skates, that's their whole thing. So real stoked on that. And this is actually a Dogtown board. I think Dogtown actually manufactures and distributes all of Suicidal Skates, which is Suicidal Tendencies company. Pretty sure they're the one that press and manufacture and screen all their boards through there, but not 100% certain on that. But don't know how well you can see it, but right underneath this sticker here, it's got the Dogtown logo burned into it, pressed into it. So this is a Dogtown board. Yeah, and it even has right there DTXST, so that's Dogtown X Suicidal Tendencies. So yeah, man, I mean, this board's really sick. This one is definitely going on my wall. I've not got a lot of wall space left, but this one's going on the wall for sure, and this shape is just ridiculous. So I'm definitely going to have to cop another one of these and skate it, because you know me, I always talk about how I love square boards, and I mean, this motherfucker is pretty much a rectangle, you know? So I think this would be sick to skate, if nothing else, set up with some big-ass wheels and just cruise around on it. But, yeah, man, I just wanted to kind of show these boards. I was really excited to get this one. I haven't opened it up. It just came today while I was at work, and I was so tempted to rip this thing open, but I wanted to film it, make a video, so, yeah, I'm going to go ahead, pop the camera down off the tripod. I'm going to get some closer up views of these boards so you can really check out the graphics on them. And over the next few days, I'll probably snap a few pictures of them, post them on my Instagram. So if you want to see these boards and more that I've gotten recently and have had in my collection and other stuff that I collect, follow me again at Skate and Preserve. I still am going to be doing a giveaway, so keep your eyes peeled to the Instagram and to the YouTube videos, because I am here hopefully within the next couple of weeks. I'm already getting some stuff together. I'm kind of curating a few little things to throw into the giveaway, so keep your eyes peeled. Make sure you get on your notifications and all that, and just keep up with my feed, and hopefully here shortly we'll have us a winner. So I still haven't decided how I'm going to go about the giveaway yet, but I've got a few ideas mulling around in my head, so yeah, stay tuned for that. I mean, worst that's gonna happen is you're not gonna win some free shit. The best that's gonna happen is you are gonna win some free shit. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled.